Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Landon, and today we're going to be taking a little scary twist on our top 10 video series. According to a poll taken in 2012, 45% of people believe in ghosts, or that spirits of dead people can come back in certain places and situations. Along with that, 64% of people believe that there is life after death. Today, I'm going to be showing you 10 ghost videos that I found online that are pretty convincing. Warning, these videos can be disturbing if you frighten easily. Viewer discretion is advised. So turn out the lights, grab the blanket, and let's watch the top 10 scariest ghost videos. Number 10. Ghost Talk. Have you ever heard your child talking in the other room? Just an imaginary friend, right? Well, what if you heard the imaginary friend answer back? That is exactly what happened when Avery's mother captured it on camera. Avery is 22 months old, and his mother found him talking to his friend in the kitchen. Avery's mother asks 4 times who he's talking to. On the 4th time, however, something else answers back, and it states who he is. I will let you listen to it first before I tell you the name and see if you can hear it.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
So, if you didn't hear it, the spirit apparently answered back Ryan when they asked who he was. Some speculate that it's just the kid saying it, but if you listen to the way his voice sounds when his back is turned, it sounds different than the voice that comes through whenever Ryan is said. Here, I'll slow it down and let you hear it again.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
So, what do you think? Toddler babble or ghost answering Avery's mother's question? Comment down below and let me know. Number 9. Ghost in Blockbuster. Well, even though Blockbusters are now ghost towns themselves, when they were thriving, there were more than just ghost videos being rented out. This video was shot at a Blockbuster video rental store in Mexico and uploaded to YouTube in 2007. Make sure you pay attention to the cart to the left. Also, watch the videos as they ominously fall off the shelves while the worker isn't around. Many things may be at play here, such as uneven shelves or flooring, but none of the other videos seem to be having a problem staying in place. What do you think? A prank on a coworker, or a real-life ghost in a Blockbuster store? Number 8. Sisters See Ghosts. A mother is casually recording her girls eating some dinner and playing at their children's table. Normal, right? The girl facing the kitchen then begins leaning over as if she sees something in there.
What? I just turned off the lights, that's all.
Concerned, the little girl looks to her mother for a possible explanation. Meanwhile, the other sister is laughing at her sister's fear. She even starts taunting her.
What was that? What are you doing? Oh, what, Nanny? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish?
A little while after, the sister facing the kitchen can't take it anymore and starts crying and running to her mother. You can even see the other sister laughing at her.
Nanny, are you almost done eating? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
But then, the little girl facing away from the kitchen turns to look behind her, and then she lets out a deafening scream like she had just seen a ghost, pushes the table, and runs towards her mother.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around, look at me. What's the matter? Unfortunately, the mother didn't go back and check on what made the girl scream, but their fear looks genuine. When I saw it, the fear in the sister's eyes and screams is what really captivated me. So what do you think? Number 7. Girls singing. As two girls were innocently recording their singing session, something a little spooky starts taking place in the background. The door starts squeaking open in the back, and the girls don't seem to notice at first.
Guys, it's Bella here, and this is my baby sister Gabby. I'm gonna be singing Defying Gravity. Alright, here we go. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's games. Too late for second guessings. Too late to go back to sleep.
When the girl to the left looks behind her, though, she can't break her gaze from the doorway.
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap. It's time to try defying gravity.
And as the singer continues to hit those notes, the water bottle to her right flies off of the table. The blonde girl then stops singing and turns around. Then, as she does, the door closes behind her and slams.
I think I'll...
Their reaction seems to be genuine after the encounter. I'm also going to add a similar video here with an actual apparition caught on camera. Now, I'm going to group this one with the other video because I don't think it seems as believable, but I won't explain any further. I'll let you watch the clip and decide for yourself.
Are you sure? I don't think so. Yeah! What's that? Up there! I told you! I told you I seen something! Quickly! No! I bet I'm telling you now. Up there! See? What'd I say? Oh my god! What'd I say? It's gone! No, shush. No. No!
What do you think of these two videos? Either one real? Both of them fake? Let me know down below in the comments. Number 6. Ghost in school. Schools are scary enough as they are, but what if they had some more students? Some paranormal students. This video has been spreading around the internet for a while now, and it is a pretty convincing display of paranormal activity. Around the witching hour of 3 a.m., the door at the end of the hall opens and slams closed. Then, the lockers begin shaking violently back and forth. Suddenly, a locker flies open, spilling the contents that were inside of it. Finally, the wet floor sign is dragged and falls down. There's been some debate, including a BuzzFeed video proving it was a hoax, but some people believe this is an example of a poltergeist activity actually caught on camera in a school. What do you think? Is the school really haunted? Number 5. Poltergeist at the office. Adults, if you thought your kids were the only ones that needed to be weary about going to school, well, you're not safe at work either. On November 1st, 2012, security staff monitoring CCTV at an office in Castlefield House on Liverpool Road, Manchester, witnessed a harrowing chain of events. This is the actual footage seen by those security guards as they flickered from camera to camera. From chairs moving on their own, to filing cabinets opening and spewing papers, and even a doorknob violently shaking with no one on the other side. This video is pretty terrifying. If it was a hoax, it would have to be a very elaborate and very well planned one. I think this is the perfect excuse to call in for work tomorrow. But what do you think? Have you guys ever had any ghostly experiences at work? Number 4. Drunk ghost. One thing that seems to confirm some of these paranormal activity cases are when they are captured on CCTV. Usually the CCTV is recording constantly and happens to capture the supernatural effects. In this case, at Carlisle Castle Hotel in Newton, Sydney, Australia, the worker walks past the wine racks to get to the fridge. Then the bottles begin throwing themselves onto the floor. The employee, frozen in fear, can't help but just stare at the damage from the ghosts. He is frozen, and it takes other employees coming in from the back to make him realize what had just happened. Then there is a second clip which shows a wine glass being slung from the shelves when nobody was by it. All the guests in the clip seem to be shocked and no one was around the glass when they were thrown. So what do you think? Are these real ghost sightings or is this a publicity stunt to get more patrons at this hotel? Number 3. Animal sees ghosts. Have you ever heard that animals can see things that humans cannot? The creator of this video claims that many small things would happen in her home before she started recording. For example, there was a time when she would come home from work and the attic door would be open. So, between March 3rd and March 14th, 2008, they set up a camera in the living room to capture exactly what was going on. We start off by seeing the dogs casually hanging out in the living room. Then suddenly, radio interference appears, and an orb that appears to be drifting away from the window and quickly dashing to the left can be seen.
BBC Records CD, which brought home a Grammy earlier this year.
And then after another 10 minutes, the footage becomes more disturbing. First, the door slams closed.
I am doing what I do. What I do.
Then swings open on its own.
What I do.
Then swings open even wider as the radio begins to have interference again.
What I do.
The door slowly closes in small segments until it is completely closed again. The radio begins working normally, but just then, the paper towels are thrown across the room, causing the dogs to bark.
What'll I do?
A few seconds later, the radio starts malfunctioning again, and the camera goes slightly blurry. The dogs then move to the camera view and stare at something that cannot be seen on camera, but watch their eyes as they both perfectly follow whatever is in the house. Knocking is then heard, scaring the dogs, and then the video ends. This one was creepy to watch because the person that filmed had nothing to gain from it. She was just trying to figure out why her attic door was open when she would come home from work sometimes. So what do you think? Do you think these dogs saw something that humans could not see? How do you explain the door? It's hard for me to see any strings or anything, so I'm at a loss. Number 2. Shadow in the basement. A man in Pennsylvania caught a shadow figure in his basement in 2016. And I have to say, even if this is a hoax, it is one of the scariest videos that I have found on the internet. The man had noticed an excess of noise in their basement that sounded like someone was going up and down the stairs.
Anyways, I'm here because I'm videotaping because I keep hearing some crazy shit coming from my basement. Like pounding, stuff being moved. You hear it? So anyways, I'm just going, you hear, it sounded like someone walking up down the steps. But anyways, I'm going down and I've decided to videotape it to have proof for my wife.
His wife thought it was the cats, but the upcoming footage says otherwise. All of the kids and animals were accounted for when he was filming, so when he captured this, he was freaked out, and so was I. So when he swings open the door, he turns on the light and taunts whatever is making the noise.
She doesn't believe me. Alright, here we go. Hello? I know I hear you down here.
But then, the cause of the noise shows itself.
I know I heard you. Holy fuck! Oh my...
A black figure can be seen appearing from behind the corner and cause the man to scream. He then runs down the stairs to try to find whatever it was, but when he was there, no one was in the room.
I just saw it. Holy shit, man. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Dude, I swear to gosh. I just heard it. Holy shit. There's nothing down here. There's nothing down here. What the fuck is going on, man?
It seems pretty genuine to me because it is a small space and I could not see anybody running away that quickly and hiding. His reaction seems to be genuine, and even I get the chills when I rewind and watch the creature appear. So what do you think? Was it a ghost or was it a hoax? Before we get to number 1, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for even more top 10 videos and other amazing content. Number 1. Shadow figure in the hallway. So, this video has been making its rounds around the internet for a while now. This is another video caught on security footage and could have easily been a hoax, but it seems pretty convincing to me. A man is seen walking down the hallway like normal, but if you watch as he is walking down the hall, a black shadow figure is walking towards him from the other direction. It's probably just a shadow, right? Well, as he approaches the shadow, it stops him in his tracks and knocks him to the ground. The shadow figure then picks up his foot and drags the man down the hallway as he fights to break loose. The shadow figure then magically disappeared, and the man gets up and does what anyone who had just experienced this would do: run. Now, this video is very scary, and it may all be an elaborate hoax, but it's hard for me to think that someone would use Hollywood-grade visuals on a hoax video, especially when none of them have anything to gain from it. So what do you think? Do you think that any of the clips in this video were real? To be honest, some of them could have easily been explained, but some of them are too crazy to have any possible explanation besides something paranormal. And I always say this, there could be 100,000 ghost videos out there, but if just one of them are real, then that's all the proof that we need. I know I'll be sleeping with the lights on tonight, but what about you? Do you guys know of any ghost videos that you think should have been on the list? Or do you have any ghost videos of your own that you can send me to make another list? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cool content. And with that being said, thanks for watching guys, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye guys!